or like probably more than that. And then they like start looking around and they can't find the car. And so what ends up happening was they assumed the car was stolen and stuff like that. So they file a report with the police department and stuff like that. And yeah, so the car got stolen. So they both had to take a cab back home, and now we've got no cars. Which I don't know. I understand that there's people like around that don't own any cars and they can't drive or they can't afford it or whatever, and they have to take cabs everywhere. But it kind of stinks when you can't. I don't know. This is sounding so selfish, but it kind of stinks now because we have to take a cab everywhere, and it costs like $100 million just to go like around the corner, which is dumb. I mean, I don't have a bike. My bike broke like a while ago. It's too small, I guess. But yeah, so now we don't have any cars, which stinks. Which is unfair because it got stolen, like car insurance and stuff. Yeah. I guess like the insurance will cover like what it's worth now. So it's like if it's a $30,000 car, you're only gonna get like $10,000 for it, which is stupid. But yeah, that's just the way the insurance works out. So you always lose when your car gets stolen. It's dumb. And on top of that, then the like brakes thing, and it's just a big mess. So it really is unfortunate that that has occurred. But yeah, so anyway, came home and then they ended up having to take a cab back to work, and I think it cost them like $10 million, something like that. Not actually $10 million, more like around $100, which it stinks. So now I'm like stuck at home the entire summer. Well, until the car gets fixed, and since all the parts are on back order. I guess the car my dad's driving like had like some faulty brakes or something like that. This isn't the first time, but anyway, enough of that topic. I talked about that for 5 minutes. What? All right. That's weird. But anyway, yeah. So it stinks. We don't have any cars right now, so I'm kind of upset over that because it really does stink. It's summertime and I want to go places, and I cannot do that now because of like the stupid car thing. All right. So the scarier part is, like, if they like, our house is in the GPS in the car, so now they know where we live. And there's a garage door opener in the car, obviously. So, I don't know about that. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of scary, but hopefully, like, the guy drove it, and then he decided, hey, you know what, this is getting too suspicious. He ditched it somewhere, and then the cop's gonna come up and find it or something like that. But I'll give you guys an update on that. But anyway, if they do end up finding the car. But anyway, back to, like, more commentary stuff. It was the last day of school today, which is pretty awesome. I got home today, and now I'm all, yeah, I kind of already explained that. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna, like, go all these places. I'm gonna hang out with my friends. Can't do that anymore. Sorry, Arker. You have to sit home and play video games. Which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like I dedicate maybe, like, a half hour to an hour at most to, like, this YouTube thing a day. Like, yeah, sure, I'll set, like, an hour or an hour and a half aside, and I'll sit down and I'll, like, do a Let's Play or do a commentary like I'm doing now, edit, upload, do emails, stuff like that, and then, yeah, that's it for the day. So I've got the rest of the day after that to do whatever I want, and now I can't do that, so. And I tried, I think at one time, I tried doing YouTube for, like, a marathon for an entire day to get, like, built up on videos, and I just got bored. You can't do it all at once. It really does get boring. So I understand why people don't, like, do YouTube and marathons, I guess. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna schedule my video for June 25th. Like, that's gonna be my video. Like, I end up accidentally, like, backing up because it's like, oh, I've got this idea, I want to make it right now, and then, oh, I've got this other cool idea, I'll make that in a separate video, and then it just gets all, like, backed up, and then I'll, like, end up releasing it at different times and stuff like that. But I'm never really like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do on July 3rd, guys. Well, probably on July 3rd, I'm going to do the Invasion DLC for Call of Duty Ghosts, but, yeah, that just happens to be the day it comes out. But anyway, yeah, so another thing I want to talk about, Minecraft. So I guess they're bringing in some new, rule that says you can't make money off Minecraft servers unless it's, like, cosmetic, but you can't, like, do it, so, like, you can't have pay to get into a server, you can't, profit off of, like, upgrading your kits and stuff like that. It has to be, like, cosmetic. So, like, if you want that cool, like, armor chest plate thing, you can't do it anymore, you can't pay for it. But if you want, I don't know what cosmetic means, because all the skins are free, but I'm not really sure. Maybe if you want to buy that plot of land, you can do it, but it can't change the gameplay, so I'm assuming armor and stuff like that, you can't buy upgraded armor and kits anymore, which kind of stinks, but I mean, well, actually, it's good for me, because now I get to get all those God Mode kits free. But Woody's gamertag, man, he is so, like, gonna get, like, bashed by this, because now he can no longer make money off his Minecraft server as much as he was making. And since he quit YouTube, I'm assuming he's quit YouTube because he never uploads anymore. He only does PKA, and no one really watches that. But since he doesn't do that anymore, and he put all his investment time into his Minecraft server, now when his Minecraft server goes, what's he gonna do on YouTube? That's why I don't like this whole idea of like self-employment. I guess it's good if you're running your own business and stuff, but I mean, I would probably never do that. Like, even if I come to make money off of YouTube and stuff, I'll probably have a secondary job right next to it. Like, I'll be like doing my real job, which makes me like a ton of money, and then maybe after work or whatever, I'll come home and do like an hour of YouTube every day, because that's really all it really takes me to make a video. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I don't like the idea of that, because if YouTube, say, like, I know a couple months ago the new terms and conditions came in YouTube, and they, like, I don't know, they really like messed up everyone, like, oh, you can't post certain games and stuff like that. Like, the gaming community, T-Mart did a commentary about the gaming community being